When they told us that we got to be with all you young kids, our whole team was excited. We're about to do a backflip. That's how excited we are.
This is a labor of love for us. There's a lot that went into building this camp. There's a lot of people behind the scenes making this thing happen. And really it's for you guys to get out and get a great experience.
Baseball's been so dear to me. It's given me opportunities. I've done it my whole life. It's a huge passion to me, as it is to you guys. So come out with that hungry attitude, good sportsmanship, and that hunger to learn and excel in this game and ask questions.
I want you to find one of those young guys that's in that brick CSUN jersey. Go ahead and look for them. That's what you are today. Players, stand up. Go ahead, stand up. I mean, all the players. That's what you are today, every player. Today is a day in the life. You're going to move from the field to the classroom. You're going to move from the classroom to the other classroom. Then you're going to go back out on the field, just like those guys you looked at in those brick jerseys. Are you ready for that? All right. Last thing. I want you to leave here with the motivation. The motivation to apply what you're going to learn about being a college student athlete when you get to school this week. Have a great time today. Let's go to work.
At CSUN today, we have about 75 kids here that come from environments that are not given opportunities like other kids. And our belief is that every kid deserves an opportunity. They just need access. And so today they're going to get academic help. They're going to get information for the parents to actually understand what's available to them in terms of financial aid and financial literacy programs. And then obviously the baseball skills today.
You know, we're creating a new home here at Cal State Northridge. We're trying to create an opportunity through baseball, create life experiences, and to come in here today and be trained at the highest level and allow us to grow young men and leaders.
Part of it is getting them to a college campus. There's some motivation in walking around, seeing the big classrooms, the big buildings. They get a little bit clearer vision for what they may want to do one day.
What's happened in this business, it's youth sports has gone from a $6 billion industry to a $30 billion industry in the next 4 or 5 years. So on the one hand, kids are doing great and it's a really growing industry. The plus side of all this is it's gone from a community-based Little League kind of program to this travel industry, which has allowed kids to get exposed to better teaching, better coaching, more academic support. The problem is the way it's growing is becoming a financial game. So you either have the money to play and participate in all these tournaments around the country or you don't. The reality is there's a whole bunch of people being left behind. This is all about connected access.
You have big venues, right, where all of the college recruiters go to. The kids and the parents feel immense pressure. If they don't go to these, they're not going to be able to get seen, they're not going to be able to get ranked, they're not going to be able to get a college scholarship. Financially, it's impossible for some of these families to go spend $400, $500, $600 to play on a team to go for a weekend. It's driving a lot of kids away from the game, and then, you know, they feel like they're behind the gun on everybody, so then they're not playing. We're trying to break that and tell colleges and recruiters, there's different means to be able to come watch and see these players that have worked hard to develop.
You know, I work with a lot of different organizations to make sure every kid has an opportunity. You know, some ball clubs are a little bit tougher for other kids to make. No kid should be turned away from baseball if they truly love it.
My whole life is baseball. I love the hitting. I'm a great hitter. I'm actually a great runner on the bases too. People really underestimate me because of my size and see that I'm slow, but I'm actually pretty fast. When I was 9, 10, when in school, I never used to talk a lot. I always used to listen and never talk. But now, since I play baseball, I learned to talk to coaches, like how to communicate with people, have normal conversations and not be afraid to talk to people.
My kid was very, very shy. Baseball has been able to give him some confidence, which translated in the classroom as well as on the baseball field. And if we can get them to play, it will change lives. That's what I think.
It's kids like Michael Richardson that why we're doing what we're doing. He's hungry, he's humble, he wants the opportunities, he's willing to take advantage of them. We really want to facilitate a means of excelling them in the sport of baseball and really setting him up for success as a young man, as a student athlete.
What can we do in college that was in John Wooden's definition of success?
Effort.
So I need to put my best effort in as a student, and then I need to put in my best effort as an athlete.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in. I can do that in college. At that school that's at the top of your page, high school, the junior high you're in right now, I can control that. I think we're on to something.
Diamond University means a lot in the sense that it's educating the kids. So beyond baseball, if their career doesn't happen to be in the big leagues, that they still have a degree and that they can go out and do something viable out there in the community.
That's the biggest thing. Give them a winning plan for life. Baseball is the hook to bring them in, obviously, but baseball is temporary for most of the kids. But once you bring them in to play baseball, they can then have an opportunity to get exposed to other parts of life skills, which is the academic and the business side of what we're talking about.
I was asked to come here today to teach the children about money and basic principles that they could use in their life as they move forward, whether they become an MLB superstar or they become another working person. And the reason we want that is because there's a thing called inflation. Who knows what inflation is? Obviously, they're all baseball players, so when you start to teach them, you have to have discipline with money as you have discipline on the baseball field, and you start to talk to them in their language. That's when they start to grasp the information. I can't even explain the feeling to be able to teach kids this, because I know for myself, if I was taught this at a younger age, I'm pretty sure I'd be in a better place than I am right now.
This camp today is exactly what we want to do. We'd like to do it more consistently, having kids here, letting them grow up in our little community where we can reach them in fun ways, have our players spend time with them, let them watch baseball. Part of what we want to do, though, is to teach them what it's going to take to not only go from junior high to high school, which we did today, but from high school to college, and then eventually college into the world.
Today at this baseball academy, it was a great experience for me to come to play on a college baseball field and then go in the classrooms and learn about money, and the coaches can teach you a lot about baseball and life.
For someone like Michael, it would be able to maybe complete that growth cycle, you know, where they have the ability, they have the will, they have the drive, they just don't have the resources.
That's the drive behind all the gentlemen and all the people that are putting this project together. They want the kids to get an education. They want the kids to get athletic scholarships, and they love the game of baseball. So those things coming together is giving people a love to help community. And when you help community, you're helping everything.
We have a dream to bring inner city youth to our campus and expose them not only to education, but to high-level training, one of the top baseball coaches in the nation, and a way to galvanize people within the community.
So it's pretty clear what student athletes need to be successful in society today. It's pretty clear. The problem is it's not accessible to everybody. So if we can get the right people connected, including all the different people and businesses around this community in LA County, and get all the academic institutions trying to do the right things, and the sports groups all work together, so it's integrated, it's a connected access opportunity, we can really drive a movement and start helping all kids get a chance to be successful. In Cal State Northridge, they have the right model in terms of, and the mindset. And the second piece is if we build a facility on this campus, this could be a pretty special place to bring kids to actually come on a college campus to learn how to play baseball and learn about life.
We just need good people around this project. I always think if you get the right team together, the right thing is going to happen. And we're getting closer and closer on that front. So we've had over 2,500 young students and families come through in the last 4 years. But we want to make it better. We want this to be not just a place where we can touch them one day and then send them back. We want this to be a place that consistently impacts their life. And I think that nucleus spreads into this great community. We're going to do some special things, and it's all going to start right here at the field.
Perfect day.